Welcome to the night class. Today we are going to be rewriting radical expressions. Quick tutorial. We're skipping example 1. We're going straight to example 2 to rewrite it. Now, if you put this in your calculator, put that in your calculator, what do you get? Square root of 63.
Weird number. Like 7.937253933.
Exactly.
How did you say?
Okay? It's impressive. Okay. So, why did it stop?
Because
You ran out of room on your calculator, okay? This is the rounded version, okay? Sometime it will say, leave your answers in radical form, okay? And most of the time it says simplest radical form. So when it does that, we have to leave it with a radical on it. And the reason we do that is so we don't have to round, okay? So here's what you do. You take your number and you factor it. You want all the prime factors. So it's an odd number. 2 won't go into odd numbers. So I'm going to start with 3. Okay? 3 will go into that 21 times. 3 will go into 21 7 times. Okay? So 3 and 7. Can I simplify those any further? No. So you don't have to go in this order. I just like them all going from left to right. Okay? So everything that has 2 factors that are the same, you can bring one of those out front. So see how we have a pair of 3's? So the square root of 63 will be 3, and the square root of what's left? 7. And if you put in your calculator 3 times square root of 7, it will give you that same big long decimal. Okay? Because they are the same number. Everybody understand how to do that? Okay? If you have more than one pair, you bring both of them out and multiply them. Okay? If you have more than one number left, you multiply those. Okay? All you got to remember and understand why. What is 3 times 3? 9. So this is like saying the square root of 9 times the square root of 7. Right? 9 times 7 is 63. But what is the square root of 9? 3. Square root of 7. Everybody good? All right, let's do another. Example 3. Square root of 63x to the 9th. Same thing, but now we have what? X's. So it's still 3, 21, 3, and 7. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 X's.
You got a pair of 2. You got a pair of X's.
9 X's, right? I have 9 X's because it's X times X times X times X 9 times. I have a pair of 3's. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 pair of X's. So what comes out front? 3. How many X's come out front? 4, which would be X to the 4th. Square root of what's left over? 7x. Okay? Everybody good? Now, can you do it without writing them all down? Sure. Ask yourself, how many times will 2 go into 9 evenly? How many times will 2 go into 9 evenly? 4 times, and how many's left over? 1's left over. So x to the 4th, you put an x left over. Okay? Everybody good? All right. One more. Example 4. 3 times the square root of 5x times 2 square root of 15x to the 3rd.
Okay, it was easy.
Okay? It still is easy. All you have to do, can you multiply 3 times 5 there?
Yes.
No, you
Y'all look, listen to me. If we could, why would we leave it like this? If we could say 3 times the 7. We wouldn't. Okay? We leave it like we wrote it because we can't multiply. Something outside times something inside, we can't multiply. okay? You can't add it, you can't divide, you can't do anything if it's outside and inside, all right? So, we can't multiply what's outside times inside, but we can multiply what's on the outside by what's on the outside, and what's on the inside by what's on the inside. So, what's 3 times 2? 6. 5 times 15. Y'all got the calculator.
75.
75. X times x to the third.
X to the fourth.
And now you simplify. So that would be 5 and 15. 5 and 3. X, 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 X. We have a pair of 5s. We have 2 pair of X's. So now everything on the outside, we're going to have a 6 that's already there, times a 5, times an x squared, times the square root. What's left? 3. Do we have any other x's left? No. And then we simplify that. What's 6 times 5? 30 x squared, square root of 3.
It's not as hard as it looks.
Okay? Hope you enjoyed this lesson at home. See you next time, and as always, stay above the line.